Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Netherlands race. So what we're going to do is we're going to be underway shortly once the guys have all readied up, which they are making their way to do so now, and they're going through into the next screen. So we'll just go through then. So as you can see, we are at Zandvoort. Last week we had Texas, which was a sprint, so quite a long day for the guys. Following on from this race, we'll go next week into Singapore. So these are the race points then. So it's a bit off centre that. So let's just, can I get that over a little bit? There we go. So yeah, these are the points that the guys are going to be racing for. So as they go into their race, this is what they will be aiming to go for. Pit and quit then. So if any driver does pit and quit like happened last week, it will be a 5-point deduction from both their drivers and constructors championships. But if all drivers go through without upsetting the stewards, they can get 3 points on both their drivers and constructors championship points. Oh, let's get rid of that. I'm messing it up already. So here is your league table then. Jenkins is currently sitting pretty at the top with 159 points. 10 points behind him is Welsh Benjamin in his Quick Sauber. And then Mr. Excel is in third place in his Aston Martin. We'll have a look at the constructors then. So Mercedes overtook Aston Martin last week. Unfortunately, someone from Aston Martin did pit and quit, so that means unfortunately there was no points given as one of the drivers did quit, and all drivers have to finish the race in order to get points. So unlucky for them, unlucky for the teammate, but unfortunately that is just how it goes for us. So the drivers are slowly making their way onto track, so we will go and join them now. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get everything set up just to make sure that we get everything that we need. So we don't need that, don't need that. Track map we do need. So first driver out then is Rusty Olicon. Ooh, I don't think we have sound, so I'll just put that back on. Hopefully that's better. You can hear the cars now. Still getting used to this. So if, you know, bear with me. I did charge my remote control up today, so hopefully we won't have any cutouts like we did last time. Let me get rid of that. Oh, there we go. So in the comments then, so Wabby, good evening, mate. Thank you for joining us. Hope your race goes well. Curly, yeah, you too, mate. Have a good one. Put in a good time. See if you can get pole today. It's the track that you can do it. We do have Rusty about to put the first time on the board down. This will be what all the guys are aiming for to beat, and that is a 1:10.8. Very good time. Who else? Welsh Benjamin is coming round as well. What will he do? I think he'll go pole. He does with a 1:10.6. So not much in it at the moment between the two drivers. Who else have we got coming around? We have Ferrari on a time lap is. I wonder, I think he might be just going again though. That was a 1:18. Yeah, Iceman goes across with a 1:11. So I didn't quite get the slipstream. Iceman, driver we've known for quite a lot of years, an OG if you'd like. Very good friend of the league. Been in the game for a while. So he is a bit rusty, but we all know he will come back into it. Mr. XL then, he's going to cross the line. Where will he go? Top? No, he goes third with a 1:11.0. I think we saw Curly about to put in a time as well, as Curly comes round. Ooh, looks like there's some debris there. Someone in front might have hit the wall. And Curly goes P5 with 1:11.8, so there's quite a gap at the moment. I wonder if the drivers are just, I don't know, getting a feel for the track before going into later putting their time lap. Still a lot of drivers in the pits. Obviously saving some time, maybe some drivers feel a little bit more comfortable than the others. So these drivers will go around again. Oh, I think it's Iceman going down, ducking into the pitch, yes. Immortal, he's, don't know if he went around again, but that's a 1:12.7. Mr. Excel doesn't look like he's doing a time lap. I think, yeah, he's just making his way around to the pits. Yeah, pretty chill on the old gears there. Yeah, so that's these guys. So we have a couple of drivers coming out then. AFL, J Hart and Housie and Jenkins all coming out to do their time laps then. Immortal, he's putting some beans down, but he hasn't got his ERS on, so I assume he'll be going into the pits. I hope he is. So Curly is going. Is he going around again, putting in a time lap? Don't know. Mr. Excel's giving it some. So it's all getting a bit busy at the moment. So we have Mr. Excel just up ahead of Curly. Driver in front getting out of the way, so that's probably AFL. And yeah, he takes his corner nice and tight. Good exit, not putting too much acceleration down, which could cause wheel spin on the exit there. Gets it nice and straight, activates the DRS, swings it out, goes across the crest of the hill and goes fastest with a 1:10.4. Very good time there. Let's go on to Curly. Let's see what Curly's doing. No improvement there. 1:11.6. Unfortunate for him there. Very good time by Mr. Excel. So I'm sure he will be very happy with that. Who else we got there? Got some Ferraris are still out. That's on a time lap. Ooh, what is that? F1 Immortal just getting out of the way, but I don't think he needs to at present. Red Bull off Housie, so Housie's then making his way round. Lovely exit there as we caught it just as he's coming round. In the RB, should I say, not the Red Bull, crosses the line, goes second with a 110.5. Jenkins looks like he was on a time lap. Jenkins puts it into third place with a 110.63. Times are slowly coming up down. We have an Aston. J Hart puts it P6 with a 111. It's just the Haas of Wab making his way round, full beams. Where does he put it? He goes just above his teammate in P5, 110.7. And AFL goes over the line with a 112.6. And another car dives in. Ooh, we do have Iceman should I say, out on the track. Oh, he's running out of the RS. I wonder if he just maybe dropped it. It's got 2% by the looks of it. No improvement there, so unfortunate for him. Oh, we have a Mercedes by Dave, so I think that's the Nerf pack. He's on an out lap, so yeah, he had a really good race last weekend. Did he win? He might have won, not sure. We can have a look while he's on track. We have a Haas. So Haas doing another time lap. Doesn't look like it. We have J Hart. Oh, I'm being tagged and stuff. What's going on? Saw my name pop up in the chat. Maybe not. All okay at the moment then. So let's go to Dave. Dave looks like he's on a very good lap, got plenty of ERS. Looks like it's a fast one, very fast exit there. Where will this put him? 112.2, I wonder. No, he's not. There's no way he's going to be able to go again. So unfortunate for him there. Ebisus is still in the pits, so I wonder if he's just going to go for a last ditch and save some tyres. Don't know. Yeah, I saw it. Saw a tag for me come up. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe it was an error. My computer maybe just catching up on stuff. Right, yeah, so I've completely forgotten. I was meant to be looking at something on Discord, but yeah, I think it was whether by Dave put in a wind. I think he might. I don't think he did actually, but I think it was. I think it was very close. I think he went straight up the table, but I think just towards the end, I don't think he had the tyres, and I think it was within a battle with Ben. Yeah, let's have a look at that, because we still have it in the results. So yeah, Barry Dave in the race was 4th. Ben won the sprint race in that, so yeah. And then in the actual race, he ended up 6th, so yeah, I think he just, towards the end, I think his tyres just absolutely died on him. But yeah, unfortunate for him there. Right, okay. Who's your teammate? Nerf Pack, is it? Yeah, so we do have an issue already. Unfortunately, By Dave is having an issue with his connection. So he's going to just restart the game. I think he has 5 minutes, so we should be okay for him to go to get re-invited in. So I'm sure Curly's put him in the group chats on the PlayStation, so he should be okay. So to anyone watching, thank you for joining. We are almost at the end of qualifying session. We do have 2 drivers out on track. So we have Iceman, who is on an absolute blistering lap by the looks of it. And we have him going round. It's alright. Doesn't seem to be having any sort of issues. So I think he's going to be the first around on this set of time lapse. We do have rusty oil can right behind it. No, he's not. We have another Haas behind him, but I don't think that's the time lapse, just Wabby on an outlap. Yeah, Mr. XL, yes. So where will Iceman? Can Iceman improve? No, he can't. Oh, unlucky there. A 110.9. Oh. You know what? He's winning the race. You know, I was never a good qualifier. Iceman will show you a test as he's raced with me a lot over the years. And, you know, I was always about mid-pack when it came to qualifying, but I could win races, so it was alright. So Ebius is the only guy who has not put time lap in, so we'll stay with him on this race as he goes round. So he does have a Haas in front of him. I don't know if that Haas is on a timed lap. Hopefully it's not. If it is, it will get out of his way. Yeah. There we go, up as his DRS, flat out. If he's good here, we could try and get into some form of slipstream. Lovely corner in there. Ebisus is the guy who does it without line or assists. So this is all him, or that might affect his time. Not very good going over that bumper there. And he crosses the line to go into P4, so very good time there. A 110.6, so proving that even though it's his first lap, the track is rubbed in and it is looking good. Welsh Benjamin puts in a time of 110.1, so it could be that we ended up getting into the 19s. This lobby is starting to light up. We have another kick. No. It's Curly going into the pits. We have AFL. No, Curly has retired. That is him doing. Curly's left the session. Oh, unfortunate there for Curly. Let's see if I can get him in just in case. Just bear with me, gents. And lady, if you're in the chat, right? Where are you, not Panda? Curly, there you are. Sent him an invite, so hopefully. There we go. So where are we? So it looks like we have a Haas going over. Oh, and that is AFL into the barrier, taking it for a spin. Curly has rejoined, so that's unfortunate. It doesn't look like there's any damage on that. Oh no, there it is. Front left end plate is gone. Drivers are crossing the line now. So Welsh Benjamin is currently P1 with Mr. XL unable to put a time in. Housey has improved on his time. He's up to 110.8. Oh, sorry, 110.3. The Haas is coming in. So AFL will probably have to come in now. Yeah, he's going to have to come in. So the next person across the line will be Wab. Will Wab be able to improve his time? Oh, he's gone purple, so that's good. That could be an improvement for him. Wab could steal this from Welsh Benjamin, depending on what his sector 1 time was. Good corner in there, good exit. Keep it nice and tight and slide your way out. Lovely. Goes in and improves, goes up to 110.2, and that puts him in P2. But Ebby, oh, the second to last man is in P1, 110.0. Can Jay Hart do anything to knock him out? It doesn't look like it. I didn't catch it there at the end. But let's see if I can take a screen, if it'll let me take a screenshot of this. It doesn't always let me. Oh, there we go. I think it worked. So there we have it. We have Ebisus of P1. Well done to him. P2 is Welsh Benjamin, and P3 man is Wab. So there we are. No one got into the 1-9s. Unfortunate there. But following on from them is Housey, Mr. XL, Jenkins, Rusty, J Hart, Iceman, AFL, Curly, Dave, and Immortal. Hopefully Dave managed to get back in. So yeah, hopefully it's it's going to be okay for him. He had a little bit of a connection issue. So the drivers will be now sitting on the grid for 5 minutes, if my briefing is correct. They'll be now putting on their setups. Hopefully no one readies up. If they do, they'll be held to pay. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get underway in about 5 minutes, but I'm just going to hang on just in case these drivers so yeah, hopefully it won't be too long. So the the race director Curly for this race has put a go time of 20:27. So yeah, just 5 minutes. So yeah, I'll put you on the starting screen then, so you can listen to some creepy music before we go, and then we'll come back when the race starts. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So it is 2027. The guys are going to set off on a formation lap. So there we go, one by one. All start to warm up their tyres. None of the drivers are permitted to do any sort of illegal tyre warm-ups. We do have 14 drivers on the track today. We have, it appears we have a, oh, what's this? This is a, looks like two drivers have come together, Dave and Immortal. Unfortunate for them. They're going to now have to start at the beginning on cold tyres, so if there is any issues, they can report it in the chat as per usual. In the chat, sorry, in the instance at the end. So yeah, all the drivers are making their way round. Ralphie is a new addition, so he's just joining the race, having not done a qualifying. So Ebisus, our P1 man, he will make his way into the P1 spot, so he's gone round pretty quickly. He's going to now just warm his tyres up, go around the cars because he's a good boy, doesn't drive through anyone. Yeah, well done. Fuck it. This is what we like to see, people who read the rule book. Oh, a little bit of drive through there, but he did make at least an attempt. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is what I love. Ah. Always Curly, innit? Curly driving through cars, he knows the rules. Right, so there we go then. Let's get one from the back here, and lights out, and away we go. Drivers are all making their way to the front. There we go, we've got a good one so far. So into the lead is Ebisus. Makes it through nice and clean, still takes the lead, followed by the kick of Ben and then Wab. So all three are still in their positions, or I think actually Housing may have dropped one. Let's see, position changes. No, everyone all the way to P7 are still in the same positions. Ralphie up 3 positions at the start. A couple of people have dropped one, but Iceman has also gained a position off J Hart, so well done to them. As you can see on the map, let's get rid of that. As you can see on the map there, yeah, everyone's still quite close. However, the front two do look like they're trying for an early lead. Oh, what's this? Dave is round, unfortunate for him, and he's lost an end plate. That is not what you want at the beginning of a race. So that's just unfortunate there. I hope there wasn't any collisions with anyone. If it was, of course, he has the privilege of having to report it. So this is the predicted tyre strategy then. Soft to mediums or soft to hards, putting it around lap 16. So 2 drivers have peeled off at the back, Immortal and Curly, so they're going to end up just having a little battle by themselves. Will Dave come into the pits to change that wing? He will. Hopefully he will not pit and quit. Hopefully he'll come in, he'll change his wing, and he'll go out and hope for a safety car. Remember, he will if he stays out, he still will get points. There is still chance for a safety car. That turn 1 can be an absolute killer if you get on them on that curb at the exit, but he's gone onto hard, so it could work out well for him. So let's go up to the front then. So Ebby has managed to pull a 1 second gap, so he is now out of the DRS. So Welsh, Benjamin and Wab as well, so looking quite good at top 3. They're able to get away. However, Housie is chasing down Welsh Benjamin as he still is in the DRS of the driver in front. Then we have a bit of a DRS train going all the way back to Ralphie. Ralphie just making an overtake on AFL, or AFL at least trying to get at him, because he is on the back. 3 temps, looking quite good. This, oh, it's a very good picture this. Oh, that was a really good helicopter cam, that. So there we go, drivers making their way round. Good battle for this here. I think this is the closest battle on track. Oh, Immortal also behind on the back of Curly in the Ferrari. Bit of a difficult place to overtake, but it might pay off if both of these drivers keep it nice and clean. Curly is a very difficult driver. I think I say this every single time to overtake. Just plants his car right where you don't want it to be. Makes it incredibly difficult. Quite an unpredictable driver, so you can't just know that you're going to go for a spot, because he will more than likely already have that covered in his brain. But these two are giving it some. So some gaps are now starting to form on track. This is now kind of faded away. Let's go further up. So we've got Housie on the back of Wab. Oh, but we have Jenkins also right there. Let's close this down then. Looking quite good. Oh, some locking up there. Not quite enough to make an overtake. However, Jenkins is all over the back of the driver in front. Oh, he's just pushing him along like, get out of my way, is what he is saying in that car behind his helmet, or his virtual helmet. It's a good battle here. There's quite a few of them there. Jenkins is poised, he's ready to pounce. Trying different lines. You can just see there he's experimenting, trying to get the whiplash. Is he going to go down the outside? No. Oh, loses it on the rear there. Is this potentially now just opened him up to the Aston of Mr. XL? Oh, lovely footage here. We're going to get this all the way to the end. Oh. Come on, give me the thingy camera back. I want the other camera. Rubbish. There we go. So we've got Iceman sending one down the inside of J Hart. It's going to go into turn 1. Oh, Iceman just backs out. Think, yeah, probably a good idea, because it did look like J Hart was just going to take that corner regardless if Iceman was there. So good intelligence there by Iceman, knowing that there was potential for an incident. Curly and Immortal are still battling it out down in P12 and 13. Let's go further up the grid. Not a lot going on. Mr. XL is still on the back of Jenkins. Jenkins did have a little bit of a bit of a loose rear around here earlier, so he's just lost out, but he's slowly catching up and going onto the back of Wab. Wab is just dragging these guys around. Can we see an overtake here? On the helicopter cam. Wab using his ERS. Oh, he locked up. Housie was just looking in there going, hi, you see me, I'm still here. Jenkins also there, and Mr. XL. All of these guys have the chance to take this from Wabby. One slip up, one crash, that's all it takes. Fortunately for Dave at the back, he's just having a race of his own. But hopefully he will get that safety car, we will get some drama at some point in this race so that will bring him straight back into this race and he can start climbing against you. He is a very good driver. Oh, what's this? We have AFL round. Does he have any damage? No, looks like he's got away with it. Unfortunately for him there, that was an incident. But, oh, what's this? What's going on up there? Oh well, nothing going on, I'm afraid. Immortal's still battling with Curly, getting nowhere. Jenkins outbraking himself there as we come back to this fight at the top. Unfortunate for him there, maybe he thought there might be something on, maybe, we don't know. But the tyres, these guys' tyres will be going out. Yeah, in fact, let's see what the tyres are doing. So, quite a mixture of strategies then. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers on soft tyres. Ebby, the P1 man, Jenkins in P5, Rusty in P6 and Immortal in P12. Quite a few drivers on the mediums, so an alternate strategy going on there with only 2 drivers, Curly and Dave, on the hard tyre. So Curly, fair play to him, he has a driver behind him on much better grippier tyres, so realistically Immortal should be making quick work of Immortal, but he isn't. Too many gaps here. Again, it's just a DRS train. Jenkins is getting closer, but not enough. It just ain't going to work because Wab is doing enough. And has caught up on, most importantly, has caught up to the back of Welsh Benjamin. So this will mean that he will have the advantage now of DRS. It has paid off. Whatever he was doing initially, it has worked. Welsh Benjamin is slowly catching Ebby in P1, so it could be on for Ben. Could he go for a second win? You know, it's on the cards. Last week, Ben won from P1, kept the lead all the way through of the sprint and won. Welsh Benjamin just losing the rear of his car there. It's allowed Wab just to catch up a little bit, but not enough will be able to be done at this point. Just a bit of outbraking there. Anything going on further down? We've got Ralphie maybe on Iceman. No, not quite. Let's go back up to the top because this looks like Wab could be about to make a move on Welsh Benjamin. And here he goes. The speed coming through. Welsh Benjamin just running out of the RS. Oh, I don't know. I think I would have gone for that, Wab. I think you could have won that particular battle. Ben is a very good driver. He would have left you the room. But you know what? It's all good, all good. You've got it. Oh, and Jenkins and Mr. XL and Houses off the track. Oh, I wonder if he just clipped the curb. Maybe just put too much throttle on coming out of that hairpin and just did a complete 90-degree into the wall on the side. Has he got both of his end plates? He does. He is now leaving himself open to Rusty. So fortunate for Housie there. He's just lost the back of this little particular train going on here. Wab, oh, losing the car again there, but I don't know, maybe he's got away with it. Oh, I think he has. I think Ben might have also had an incident that has allowed this to stay with 6/10. Gonna put that ERS down, open up the ERS, gaining. Will he send one down the inside? No, thinks better of it. Yeah, probably not enough space there, would have been a bit dangerous if Ben decided to take the corner. Ralphie has taken J Hart. J Hart losing out there, but going to send one down the inside potentially. Not quite. That's that particular one done for a little bit. It's only really one place you can overtake on track, and that is down the pitch straight. Some people tend to do it down here as well. You can get some quite good speed, especially if you come out on the back. Normally throw one down the inside here. A lot of people have had it done on me. I've done it to people as well. So it is possible, so long as you can trust the person behind. Unfortunately, it's quite a lot of gaps just forming now. A lot of people are just settling into their own individual races. A bit unfortunate, really. Ebby is still 1-6 ahead, 1-7. So he's just running his race. So Wab now does get the better exit. Look at the speed, gets it done before turn 1, brakes. Ben trying for round the outside. Oh, Ben's still there. Oh, unlucky Ben, unlucky. Oh, no, it's still there, it's still there. It's still there, this battle. Oh, and I think Wab has won that particular battle there. Oh, Rusty has gone into the pits, so Rusty is going to get off his tyres and go onto the hard tyre. AFL will come out just ahead, potentially. We'll have the advantage of warm tyres. But no, AFL just not managing to get past Rusty. So Rusty will be able to get on his merry way. Anything going on up here? So yeah, we've still got a bit of a DRS train up to Mr. XL. Welsh Benjamin on the back of Wab, so I wonder if Wab will, or I think Welsh Benjamin will, I think even without DRS, but Wab managed to keep that DRS train off of his tail. Oh, looking a bit sticky there. He's going to get this done, yeah, send it down the inside. Ooh, yeah, that's it, pushing, well, not pushing to the outside, it's all good. Yeah, gets it done a lot cleaner than the last one. Oh, I've lost some sound now. Hold on. Look at this view from the back there, guys. Looking completely just aggressive driving. The guy's giving absolutely everything behind Welsh Benjamin. Welsh Benjamin is 2.4 seconds off the lead. So Ebby is probably loving that these guys are battling away, because it is giving him some breather. He's on them soft tyres. He's going to have to pit at some point around lap 16, I believe it said on the graphic earlier. Right, so let's go down to Immortal and Curly. Immortal and Curly are still battling this one out. Curly's tyres are probably in their absolute prime position right now. Unfortunately for Dave, 33 seconds behind. He's not far off getting lapped, unfortunately, but it can still happen. Welsh Benjamin, on the pitch straight, has been done. So these two are just playing cat and mouse. Shame we missed that. Jay Hart in the pits then goes in, and what will he throw on? Another set of medium tyres. Interesting. So he's going to have to pit again. So I wonder if he is thinking the long game. Is there going to be a safety car? Maybe he hopes there is. Or he goes long and might have to come in again for another change of tyres. Ooh, what's this? We have a car. Is this Dave? Oh, unfortunate for Dave there. Looks like he's had a bit of a tank slapper out of the hairpin. But his teammate is now on the back. He gets out of his teammate's way. There we go. He's just staying out of everyone's way. Just wants to be careful he doesn't cause a safety car or get disqualified. But he kept out of everyone's way. Oh, he's lost his complete front wing there. Oh, I know, Dave. It's desperate that you want to retire, but just come in, get that wing changed, mate. No, it's staying out with no end plates. Okay, fair enough. just, yeah, don't quit, because your teammate and you could use the points. You are leading the championship, even though you might not get many. You will get some. If you can hear me, do not retire. We have a yellow flag, sector 1. Nope, nothing going on there. Okay, so that's unfortunate for Dave. Dave just, having a really bad race. Unfortunate for him there. But yeah, don't quit if you can hear me, because you really don't want, to, you are currently top of the championship, so every little helps, as they say, when it comes to these points. Still with these drivers up front then. Welsh Benjamin just 7/10 behind. What happened to Ebby? Ebby has lost a lot of speed, but he's going to come into the bits. Ebby, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings for cutting the corner. I don't think I saw him cut the corner there. I think that is a known glitch. So we'll keep an eye on that. Where Ebby comes in, goes onto the medium tyres, slowly he's making his way down, but he should come out ahead of Curly, which is important. His teammate again goes past, doesn't come in. Immortal comes in for us on a fresh set of tyres. Important there. Ebby has got ahead of his teammate playing the team game. Very good. Good by the drivers there. I want to just check that, because if that was a straight free, Ebby all on the same lap, so I'm going to put that down to the known issue. So yeah, I think that's fine. Ebby will get a 3-second time penalty at the end. However, I'm sure we'll have that removed, because I'm pretty sure that is a known issue coming into the pits at Zandvoort. EA recently sent an update out saying that they're not going to update the game. Me personally, I ask myself, when did they last update F1 series? Because it's been the same game for about a couple of years. It looks, certainly they're saying to me, since probably about 2020. They've maybe updated the telemetry, maybe allowed you to change the ERS and the fuel mixture every now, in certain circumstances. You can tell I'm bitter. Right, so enough of me being a little crybaby. Jenkins, Welsh Benjamin, Wab, and Mr. XL all fighting for a P1 position. Jenkins is probably going to have to dive into the pits there. I saw that slide. Mr. XL looking like, yeah, he's having a look and just saying, hi mate, how you doing? Just letting you know I'm here. A lot of these drivers could probably come in and change their tyres. The mediums may be 2 more laps, because they will need to go halfway. So Jenkins will dive in. Yep, as it does. Let's go up to Welsh Benjamin. Welsh Benjamin doesn't manage to overtake Wab, but his ERS is low. Wab does have a little bit more. Where are we now? So where's Ebby? Ebby is coming down the pits. Didn't lose any time, so has managed to get out on past Jenkins. Ebby with a 112.4, so that is... Ooh, nice catch. We caught that on stream. Lovely jubbly. Won't lose too much time there, because obviously he's on the fresher tyres. So when the drivers up front eventually come in, he's going to have such a gap, and hopefully it won't be too long. So this could be an absolute diamond of a strategy for him. You can just see him catching Iceman at a rapid rate of knots, proving that these tyres are it at the moment. Welsh Benjamin then on the back, I think. One more lap Ben, and I think he should then maybe be able to come in for another set of softs. What's happening here? Is that a dummy? No, Wab goes in, so Wab has pulled the trigger. Put in an absolute blistering lap here, Ben. I reckon you can do it, kid. You get in and you could get out ahead of him, because Wab is going to come out into some traffic, I think. He might just come out just ahead of Curly, but Curly is coming down the pit straight, so yeah, Curly will not make it. But Wab will come out just behind Jenkins. So Jenkins did get ahead of Wab, so the undercut did work. So what will happen? Ben will have to come in. This needs to be an almighty lap because he needs to get in, he needs to get them tyres on without any fuss entering the pits. Everything needs to be perfect for Ben right now. Cool. Mr. Excel is outside of a second. He's cornering alright though. Couldn't get the DRS. He is in the DRS activation now. Ben should come into the pits. Ebby on the back of Iceman. Probably just going to wait and get some tasty DRS. There it is. There's the detection. Ben stayed out. Oh, Ben. Mate. There we go. Ebby overtakes Iceman. Oh, Mr. Excel. So, AFL 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Unfortunate for him there. But as we were saying early on, look at the gap. So here we have it. 4 seconds for Ebby to Ralph. Ralph is up 18 lap old tyres. From there it's only 5 more seconds. And Ebby is pulling in Ralphie. He's gonna have such a gap at the end. Jenkins has got to get past Iceman. Iceman is quite a bit ahead. I don't think he'll be able, if Iceman doesn't come in, Jenkins is going to have to battle this one out. And Jenkins there almost out braking himself, just trying to get into that detection. And I think he just made it. But will Iceman come in? Will Iceman come in, or will Jenkins have to work for this? Iceman is staying out. He is staying out. But Iceman is not going to make it. Wab puts in the fastest lap with a 1:11.8. Oh, Iceman has just conceded that place, but Wab now has to spend probably a considerable lap. Oh, is he going to go for round the outside? No, he isn't. Took it under. Great exit there. Beautiful grip. Oh, whoa. Careful. Wab, I know you're close to your edge, but you can't drive into a car. Just be careful, fella. But he's got away with it. Iceman has got away with it, so it looks alright at the moment. Ebby's managed to get that 4 second gap down to 2.9 or 3 now as it is. Will Ben come in now? Where will Ben come out? I think Ben will come out around P8, so he will have a little bit of work to do. Ben still stays out. Ben is going for the long game. Ben is probably just hoping that someone, somewhere, will give him the love and crash. Houses coming in then, that gives him, puts him, yeah, but again, just after Mr. Excel, the undercuts did work. He will come out just ahead of Rusty, so Rusty is the cut off for all the drivers in front because Rusty is over a pit behind everyone in front of him. Oh, that was nice. Jay Hart just sneaking one. Oh, what's going on? Oh, yeah. Rusty, after Jay Hart made that little error, has managed to get back ahead. Mr. Excel putting a move on Iceman. Iceman again giving that position away. I think Iceman and Ben are hoping for the same thing. Hoping for a safety car, but I think at this point it might be in Iceman's benefit to just pit, because if it doesn't work out, he's going to be in big trouble later. So I think he should come in. Ben pits. Ben has pit. They will then come on some softs that will give him 14 laps to get this done, to climb right back up the grid. The clouds are getting you know, it's getting grey out there. I wonder if there's any rain forecast. Maybe not, but Ben is now out and comes out importantly ahead of Housie. That's what makes the big difference there. Unfortunate for him, he's got a lot of work to do. Ebby then is getting onto the back of Ralphie. Wab out of nowhere, and Jenkins have caught up to the back of Ebby. Ebby on the medium tyre. He will towards the end have the advantage, but Wab has 4 lap old soft tyres. We know they can go to at least 16 laps. So, you know, either Ebby picks the wrong strategy, or Wab has got out of bed and decided to come race today. And I think it might be that. Just look at the extra grip. Whoa. Very good defending, but not quite enough. Ralphie, 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, that is unfortunate there for the Red Bull driver. Housie with a 1:11.7. Ebby is not letting this one go. He's sticking it on the inside, but he will not get that better exit. Not with them tyres on that car in front. This is going to be a battle that could come all the way to the end of the race. Jenkins is on the back of Ebby as well. I wonder if just Ebby is not getting on with these tyres. Maybe they're taking a little bit longer to warm in, and he's just struggling with them at the moment. Welsh Benjamin is on the back of Iceman. Iceman, I wonder if he's doing the 35 lap challenge. Seeing how long it will take for his sides to explode on him. Ben send one down. No, he doesn't. Wait and get across that DRS activation. Tries for the old switcheroo. There it is. Oh. Iceman sticking his car right where you don't want it. He's got to pit at some point. Oh, Ben, nice. Round the outside. Iceman comes into the pits. Does he get stopped in time? He does. So no penalty for him. J Hart then, he's on the back of Rusty. 7-10 star. Let's go to Jenkins. So while we're watching this race is sponsored by Level Up and Cassetco. Cassetco, you can get any sort of printing done, like t-shirts and whatnot, hoodies. They do the work for WTFL and their merch. Level Up is just a charity fundraising like group. It's all in its infancy, hoping to go on and help various different charities by selling products, not for profit, and all monies will go towards helping esports drivers and their welfare. Ooh, Jenkins just giving a little bit of a tap to Ebby, like, hello, I'm here. You've got to be careful though, because, you know, it is the drivers behind responsibility to not crash into the car in front. Ralphie with a 1:11.6 fastest lap, and that is all the way down in P7. Rusty and J Hart are having a little switch around. Wab Stappen is trying to break away from Ebby. 11 laps to go. This is, well, there's only a couple of points of track. What's this? Yellow flag, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything normally at the moment. To anyone watching, if you would like, in the description there is a link. You can join the Discord if you're not from WTFL. You don't have to race, you could just be part of the community. You can join in with fundraisers, you know, watch races, etc. Jenkins overtaking Ebby there. Ebby looks like he just hit the wall slightly. Again, just doesn't look like he's having fun with these tyres. Also, you know, we do also a lot of other stuff. We are hoping to get some new games into our Discord, so that we're not just focused solely on F1. We do also do partnerships. So if any other leagues would like to partner, we do have some openings. We just don't accept Wednesday leagues. But also if any other leagues would like to merge, we do also do that. In the description as well, just further down, you'll see I'm doing a fundraiser for Cancer Research UK. If you'd like to click the link, take a look round and donate, or share if you can on your socials, that would be great. I myself was diagnosed with cancer, so it does help the cause and hopefully find a cure. But yeah, please like, subscribe, do all them usual things that YouTubers and streamers say to do. That would be fantastic. So Wab has broken away then with this battle. Jenkins and Ebby still battling it out, but it has allowed Wab to just get away. Ebby, I know, will be kicking himself. He will not be liking this one bit. Jay Hart has gone into the pits then, so yeah, he was doing the medium soft. It's unfortunate for him there. Hang on, am I seeing this? Guys, I'm sure I saw in the pits there was some drops. I don't want to alarm anyone who might be watching, so let me just have a look. No, that's alright. Who's going down a bit? There's an orange car coming down a bit later. Where are you? No, I'm not seeing any. It's hard to tell. It might just be the graphics. What's going on up north then? So Ebby is losing ground to Jenkins. 7/10 now, unfortunately for him, but losing a little bit of traction there. Jenkins does have fresh tyres, but these 2 laps fresher. We are now less than 10 laps away from the end of the race, so really this is now a battle for P2. Mr. Excel's not really got anything to say. Rusty, oh, and Iceman has made the overtake, but will Rusty send one back down the inside? He doesn't. Iceman did stay out a little bit longer and does have the advantage, so he's going to stay in P8. So what teams are going to do well today? Let's see. Haas. So it looks like Haas are the only two. Sorry, these 2 teams. So Haas and Kick will do alright, I think. Out of this, Aston. I don't think Aston might just be able to jump the Mercedes. I think it's going to be tight with these 2. But yeah, we have 2 kicks in the top 10. So yeah, P5 and P10 with Curly and Ben. Let's go back up. What's that? Whoa! Well done, Mr. Excel. I don't know what happened there, but we caught the latter end of the absolute blinding skill that you did demonstrated there. It has allowed Welsh Benjamin to completely catch up to him though. 10 lap old soft tyres and not working anymore. I wonder if this could bring Jenkins and Ebby back into it. Ooh. Sorry for the sound effects. Welsh Benjamin is again chewing at the bit. He's getting ready to pounce. Curly is on the back of Immortal, but he has on 28 lap old tyres. Bloody hell. It's not pit yet. Well, okay. Maybe he's going to go for a fastest lap. He will only lose 1 position, I think. Maybe 2, so... Oh, what's going on here? Down the inside, Ebby trying to get a better exit. Oh, he's going to duck out. Oh, very good driving by these 2. Very good. Looks like Ebby's taking advantage of something that's gone on. Or it's just decided, you know what, I've had enough. I want to try and win this race. I've got 6 laps to go, and I bet Wab's tyres are absolutely destroyed. Okay, well, we'll stick with this for a little bit, because I know Welsh Benjamin is... No, let's go. Could he do it? Could he get on and do Mr. Excel? I did see rain. I'm pretty sure I just saw a droplet. Either that was just got fixed. I don't want to alarm anyone in case I'm just talking absolute poo. Had to censor myself there. I think it might just be graphical. Let's get close to the screen. Oh no, I haven't seen it. We have rain. We have rain down the pitch straight. As we see Ebby round the outside into turn 1. He will have the inside line at the next and gets a great exit. He does have the Ferrari in front, but the Ferraris move out of the way. Ebby has managed to get that overtake done. Well done to Immortal for getting out of the way, but they have gone onto intermediate tyres. Wonder if they just pulled this trigger a little bit too early. They did this last time. They went a little bit too early and they suffered at the end. But we'll see. It's only droplets at the minute. Let's go back up to Welsh Benjamin and Mr. Excel, as these two are still battling it out. The rain is still dripping. That's just Immortal getting out the way. Dave has also come in and put on something, so he would have put on a new wing, I assume. Let's see. No. Well, I'll tell you what, Dave. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play. Absolutely brilliant. He didn't quit, and that's what we like. He's doing it for the team. He knows that he needs to keep his team in the points. As all the drivers are going down, Jenkins looking for an overtake. Will he send it down the inside? No, he doesn't. They do need to be careful now. He needs to stay off them curbs for an absolute start. Ebby then, so Ebby is on the back of Curly. Curly will need to move out the way pretty soon. Remember, we drive around the cars, we don't drive through them. Oh yeah, just drive through them. Curly, I think, just braked right on the corner there, so I think we can forgive that a little bit. Curly not getting out of the way in the correct manner. Welsh Benjamin and Mr. Excel are still battling this out. Grip's starting to fade, so I don't know, is it potential for coming in to change some tyres? Is it worth it with 4 laps left to go? Curly isn't really gaining on AFL. I would argue that he's just staying about the same, not really going anywhere. So if these drivers can put up with it, they could. Jenkins gets the overtake done. Oh, switcheroo by Mr. Ebby. Come on, lads, come on. Oh, that's 50-50 that. Both were entitled to space. Very good racing though by the pair of them. Good skills by Jenkins, keeping that car from spinning. You saw his steering there, giving it absolutely everything to stop that car from spinning, but it was a battle of equal measure. They both had they both were battling. I think that was a very good battle. But you know what? These two are just jockeying for position down the pitch straight anyway. But unfortunately, I think these tyres are just getting away from Jenkins now. What are they going to do? Do they pit with 3 laps left to go? It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. I can see why Wab would want to stay out with 6 seconds. What's Ebby going to do? Does Ebby stay out? He does. Jenkins stays out. Mr. Excel stays out. Welsh Benjamin stays out. Look at Benjamin catching Mr. Excel, but again, it's not really doing him any good. Iceman will have the better tyres, but again, he's been out of racing. You know, he's only come out of retirement recently, so he did do a little bit of. He did. I think he's done a little bit in like BTCC, if that's what they call British Touring Car Championships. Yeah, I think he's done a little bit on that in Rayner's League. So I think he's done a little bit of that on GT, but he's decided to come out of retirement to race for a little bit to help Gold. Gold didn't really have a good start to the season. Unfortunately, a lot of unreliable drivers, some drivers just not liking the game and pulling out. So yeah, we appreciate the work that he's doing, getting out of retirement just to give it a go. Jenkins has managed to catch back up to Ebby, so again these two could be struggling with grip. Ebby looks like he was just like, yeah, I'm going to go in the pits, but he doesn't. Nothing going on this time round. Ooh, Mr. XL and Ben has managed to get ahead of Mr. XL. Mr. XL looking to see if he can just get some better grip out there. What's that? Ooh, the Ferrari just getting out of the way. Mr. Immortal. Yeah, these intermediate tyres are doing absolutely nothing. If anything, Curly is just losing ground to AFL. I think it was 113 to start with, or 18, now it's 118, excuse me. Right, so closest battles on track then are Jenkins and Mr. XL. We have 2 laps to go, or 1.5 laps to go. Wab will be making his way around, coming onto the pitch straight soonish. Yeah, this ain't going to come to anything. So this is your closest battle on track. They are going to go into the final lap. Jenkins just trying to do absolutely everything in his power to try and get this overtake. He needs to get it done now, but I don't think he's going to be able to. But you never say never. He's still got DRS. Oh, Jenkins, unfortunate there. Just outbroke himself. Did absolutely nothing to Ebby. Ebby is completely fine. If anything, he probably just gave Ebby a little bit of a boost. Ebby will have a 3-second time penalty at the end. However, I do believe that was a glitch. So we have Wab then. Let's stay on board with Wab. Wab just taking it nice and gently. Not wanting to cause any issues. We do have a phantom yellow flag ahead, but I don't think it's any problem. Who does he have up ahead? He has the AFL McLaren. I don't think he's going to bother just trying anything on with that. Braking nice and gently, taking the corners, not putting up too much gas. As you can see, he is losing some time to the guy behind, but he just wants to obviously get to the finish line in one piece. So here we have it then. The man who didn't start from P1, but he will end on P1 as he crosses the line, takes a checkered flag for P1 then. Ebby is making his way. No, it's not Ebby, is it? Ebby crosses the line. There we go. Followed by Jenkins and the rest. There we go. Ralphie is going to come across the line to take P7. Ralphie had a 10-second time penalty for an insert penalty for some reason. Iceman then. He's going to cross the line in P8. He won't benefit from that 10 seconds, so he is 21 seconds behind, so yeah, he ends up 11th. Rusty behind him, P9. J Hart will come across for the final position. Oh, AFL is stuck it into the wall, unfortunate for him. Losing grip, no doubt. Let's just get a screenshot of that. There we have it. Coming around, it looks like Platinum have finished as their messages are starting to come through. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. AFL is coming around now. Like I said, like and subscribe if you can. It does help me out. Makes me also feel better. In the description, then, if you do want to sponsor me, I'm doing 10,000 meters in the pool. Ralphie, yeah, driver of the day. Well done to him, but I would give it to Wab personally. Yeah, so I am doing 10,000 meters in the pool. I'm almost halfway through. All proceeds go to cancer research, so you can see my given page on there. But there we have it. They're the drivers, all on the step. Wab taking the trophy. No one will break his trophy, hopefully not like Lando Norris does. But it was a very good race. Fortunately, quite a lot of gaps. Unfortunately for Dave, he didn't quite get the race that he wanted. Unfortunate for him. As it turns out, he might have had some setup issues when he had some connection issues. So unfortunate for him then. So there we have it. Wab takes P1 with Jenkins P2 and Ebby bringing up P3, but that might swap round. Ben, Mr. XL, Housie, Ralphie, Iceman, Rusty, J Hart, AFL, Curly, Immortal, Dave, and Pooh. Just don't get enough time. Just don't get enough time, dear. But there we have it. Very good racing for all the guys. It's a pleasure to do this. Let's go back to. Let's bring up the video capture. There we go, so you can all see my beautiful face. Right, so all the drivers will leave now. They will do their bits. Let's bring up the calendar just to show you then. There you have it. Oh, no, that's not calendar. That's the points. Oh, God, I'm terrible. Absolutely terrible. There we go. Next race then will be Singapore, as we have done Zandvoort. Singapore, one of my favourite tracks. It is a street track and it will be a night race. So hopefully the guys will enjoy it. If anybody who watches this, if you have any instants, don't forget to put them in the instant channel within 2 hours, ready for the stewards to do their business, and then we can get the tables and hopefully before the weekend. So yeah, it's been great commentating for you. I hope you all had a good evening, and if you're watching this tomorrow on your way to, listening to it on your way to work, have a safe trip and have a good day. Thank you very much.